What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Here we are with the battle for Denerim. Archdemon is above us in the skies. We've amassed whatever troops we could get here in time from Redcliffe, so it's kind of all or nothing at this point. You see our entire party scattered around getting some. It's nice to see them all together, actually. It's about time Sten and everybody else had a chance to get some. Here's Sten having a hell of a time back there. He's letting them know who they're fighting. Kind of a Blade moment. If anybody's seen Blade 2, you obviously must not know who you're fucking with. You got a lot of blood to shed here. The Ogryn's back here getting it on too. Love to see everybody here. As I said, the Archdemon is in the skies above. It's literally all or nothing at this point. Take that, Darkspawn's head. And if you've all been wondering what it was like to fight a true Blight and a Darkspawn Horde, this is the kind of numbers you'll expect. Certainly the largest scale fighting we've had in the game. Not much that could prepare you for this. This horde makes the horde at Ostagar look like it was a skirmish. But we have our own army too, that's bigger than Ostagar. The tables are going to turn in our favor. The King Alistair's speech last episode again. That is why I had so much faith in him to lead. You wouldn't see a Nora on the front lines like that giving a speech. It's something only a warrior can do. Alistair has proven my faith in him so far. He's not going to let me down. You did also see that we finally are here at level 25. We did hit the level cap. So for the final time, let's go into our levels. We're going to go 46 dexterity, 44 cunning, and 34 willpower for our final build. Now with nothing left to spend in here, I suppose we'll just go ahead up the bar tree. We have nothing else to spend the point on, so... take care of the last little outcroppings of this horde.
It's your time to die.
Who's all the way over here? Sten, of course. Great to have Sten with us. If there's anybody that can help us lead this onslaught, it's the leader of the Canary army. Spent his whole life in the Barasad. He can certainly help us.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
How are we going to fight a flying dragon?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
We will certainly do that.
Resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
We're gonna help the people. We can't leave them to rot in here just to beeline for the dragon. You know where these generals are?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
And here we are picking our companions for the very final time. We, of course, are going to go with Alistair, Wynne, and Morrigan.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Now, as I was just saying, out of all the companions that we have here, who better to lead a defense of this place than Sten? He's been a member of the Barasad his entire life. All he knows is war. He's the perfect candidate. Sten would be suitable.
Very likely.
Indeed.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
So this is it then. All that we've been through has led up to this. Whatever happens now, to either of us, know that I am proud, infinitely proud, to have called you friend. Onward then, and may the Maker smile fortune upon us.
Couldn't have done it without you, Win.
Well, this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead. As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
Absolutely.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. I would almost say that I feel concern for something other than myself, even maybe for a soft, squishy companion. But that would be silly, wouldn't it?
Thank you, Shale. I appreciate the thought.
And, do try not to get swallowed whole.
I'll do my best.
Sort of fly about afterwards and poop it out. Irony would dictate that it would land on me. I couldn't take it. Well then, I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
We will try. Don't worry, boy. I'll be back.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
Now, every conversation with Sten always feels like it has a great magnitude to it. This is almost emotional, the level of respect we built between us. Thank you for your help, Sten.
I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. I wish I could go with you.
It's for the best.
I respect your decision to keep me here, even though I would have gladly stood by your side even to the death. You have been a true friend, and I will be extremely cross with you if you don't return. Be careful out there. I will see you soon.
I will certainly do my best.
Heading off to slay dragons without me, Fine, fine. Say hello to the Archdemon for me. He never writes anymore. It's rather distressing. And do watch your back. No getting eaten, unless you think it's really important, of course.
I'll keep that in mind.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. I know Morrigan's... what she did is supposed to save us, but who knows if she can be trusted? Or if we'll even survive long enough to take that final blow. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side.
I feel the same. You've been a good friend.
Let's find this Archdemon then, and kick its ass.
Absolutely.
So we head into the city together. As it should be. Once this is done, no matter how it turns out, I will be gone. You are aware of this, yes?
I will find you, Morrigan. I swear it.
I do not think that would be wise. Allow me to say only one thing before we go. I was foolish. This could have been so much easier, yet I cannot regret what was between us. I will always remember you, my love. Now, let us see this finally done. The Archdemon awaits.
And the armor of hers is finally cracked, and I genuinely believe her when she says that she actually loves us.
Would seem the entire city is overrun.
Kill those godless bastards!
Absolutely.
We're counting on you, Warden!
Good lord, BioWare makes good games.
Watch over you!
They don't make them like this anymore. I know, of course, we are going to work our way through and find these generals. We're not going to beeline to Fort Draken. There's no way I could sleep at night, leaving all these people to rot. We're going to fight our way piece by piece all the way up to Fort Draken. Then we're going to stick what's left of the Horde right up the Darkspawn's ass. Now, before we get into this, I am going to take the final levels for all our companions too. So, Alistair, in the interest of what I know is coming in all these fights, I'm actually going to go ahead and bump up your dexterity and your willpower. give you some more resistances. And here, I suppose, the only thing left to do for you is Holy Smite, so you can go ahead and take that. Win. You already have 50 magic, so we're going to go ahead and get your willpower up. Give you as much battery as we can for the coming fight. You do, of course, have Crushing Prison, which is exactly what we wanted. That's why we built the tree the way that we did. Now, Morrigan, I'm going to give you 53 magic, and you can take 2 more points in willpower. We're going to help your battery as much as we can, too. Can't give her her final tactics slot, but we will give you poison. I'm not going to drop the points into Cunning. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Of everything we have here, I suppose we can just give her something. Let's give you another AoE. Let's give you Shock. And now we're ready to press on. Now we have this army picker. This allows you to select armies to be deployed in specific areas. Each army is represented by an icon and a number that shows you how many combatants comprise the army. Each army can be deployed only once, and only a single army can be active in one area. Once an army has been defeated in an area, you will be able to deploy another army. So we have 12 sets of mages, 50 sets of elves, 50 sets of dwarves, and 50 sets of Redcliffe Knights. We're not going to use them until we need them. We are going to pay lots of attention to this battle. This little emissary here is going to have nothing to come, nothing for us. That's going to take care of that. Now, Win, you do have mass paralysis. You're going to help me with that. Alistair torn that. I had the war cry. We gotta be very mindful of our mages pulling too much aggro here. Plus, he is the favored finisher. How else could he start off the battle? You see, this ogre is feeling like he wants a piece of my mages too. He's gonna have nothing to come. And get this one down too. Back-to-back favorite finisher in the game. Let's see if we can't get the 3-piece. If my mages don't kick his ass before we get over there. Right, there's a lot of ogres here. Alistair Cube torn. We need to make sure he keeps that. And that's the 3-piece back-to-back. And the Darkspawn Horde is certainly living up to its reputation. It takes care of these ogres.
This should be easy enough.
We still haven't found the general in here yet. We are going to drop a save. We haven't saved since we were in this fight. Hopefully we can save everyone, if not at least as much as we can here. Again, I'm going to be saving our reinforcements for the deeper fights. If we can handle the town square here by ourselves, I'm going to try. I believe that's one of the generals, it is. Okay, Alistair, I need you to come on up.
Let's have at it!
Oh my god. You're gonna rip Torn here. I'm gonna give it to this Hurlock general as much as we can. Okay, the first general is down. Now Alistair's gonna pop Torn again. Then he's gonna rip a Warcry. I love this animation so much. And that is the market district cleaned. No, not quite. There's one ogre left. You're gonna be getting off my tank, friend. He did manage to get clipped by the rock there. Now, who is that down there? You are an emissary. I have the perfect answer for you. Enjoy that. That's the end of him. And he'll be getting off my tank.
This should be easy enough.
Now if we pull up the quest log, make sure we're doing this right. You've killed the Darkspawn General at the market. You must find and kill a Darkspawn General last seen at the Elven Alienage. And we are going to go, of course, help the Alienage. I cannot imagine the slaughter going on there. Those people are definitely not prepared for a Darkspawn invasion. They were barely getting by just when everything was peaceful. Definitely going to make that a priority. Now you can skip that and go straight to the fort, but it's a Grey Warden's duty to the people just as much as it is the Archdemon, so we're not going to leave them hanging. Especially not after we saw the kind of squalor they live in when we came here. We already kicked the slavers out, now let's send the Darkspawn with them. Gianni here.
You! It's you! The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he?
I've been working on it a long time.
Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
I'll handle this. Get yourselves to safety.
All right. I only hope there is time to...
They're breaking through!
Run! All of you! Run for your lives!
Yes, run. Get out of here. This is not your fight. I don't want any innocents on the battlefield that I have to worry about. They did good holding as long as they did, but now it's my turn. Now, Morrigan, I do wonder if we can get a little cheeky here. Let's see. We can. That's beautiful. Once he breaks this gate down, we're gonna give him hell. Alistair ripped on. See Alistair leaping on the ogre there, getting some himself. Beautiful mass paralysis from my mages here. When I told you this was all going to turn into a giant Beyblade of death, this is what I meant. We're going to keep these people off our mage line. Alistair ripped on, he loses an aggro. That is a general, so you're gonna rip that. The wind is actually paralyzed, so you're gonna hit a war cry, Alistair. No, I actually need Alistair to come here and cleanse Win. Win, take some sips. I need you to be healthy. Alistair, sip. Okay. Starting to get this under control. Alistair's already ripping Torn for us again. That's the general down. Alistair, we need you over here. Hell of a force they brought with them here. Do what we can to deal with this. Keep this off our mages. Morrigan, you're gonna take a sip. Let's get an overview of the battlefield here. It's going to be the most bang for buck. That's going to affect my characters too, but it's going to do way more for us than it is for them. It's going to take care of most of the rabble. We can always sip up. I wouldn't recommend nuking your own party like that in most scenarios, but it worked out for us in that specific situation. Definitely not a regular strategy. that is it for the alienage. We got everybody out alive. I'm glad I sent Shiani to safety. You see those elves, the tough sons of bitches, though. They were all lined up with bows, ready to do what they needed to do to protect that tree. The Venedal does stand, so does the alienage, which I'm very happy about. Now if we go over to the final onslaught, defend the alienage. You have stopped the Darkspawn trying to invade the elven alienage, and the elves will be safe for now. Go talk to Shiane. We will indeed go talk to her. Make sure everything's okay. Make sure nothing got past our line. Pretty sure that they didn't. And the Venedal did not burn. All they have left of their culture, really. I'm happy to try and defend it.
You saved many lives here today. Thank you. Please, take this. I pray it helps you in your coming battles.
Thank you.
Go. May the Maker watch over you.
May the Maker watch over you. No turning back. We haven't seen Riordan yet in all this. He did go out ahead. Hope he's okay. Got Palace District up next. So far, so good. There's no way Denerim was prepared for any of this. But we made him a lot more prepared than they would have been if Lurgain had his way. Right, we do gotta level up as many people here as we can, so we're gonna put Sten all the way up to 50 on his strength. You're gonna get a lot of willpower so that you can use your abilities. Let's give you around 24 dex. We will bump up your cunning to 16 so that you can max out your tactics. And at this point, I'd rather you have some dex and some willpower. Of course, we're gonna max out his tactics. Now going on all the way down here, he already has those 2 trees maxed out, so we're gonna get him the entirety of the Berserker tree, finish off his warrior tree. And for the last 4 points, which is, honestly, it's kind of just dump stats, we'll just drop them all over the place, I suppose. You don't use a shield, but there's nowhere else to put them at this point. Now, we do have something here. Of course, I didn't use all these points. Give you some resistance to poison. Shale, we'll go ahead and give you 38 con. I know you need those for the crystals. We never found you. 20 and 26, that should be good. Again, we're just going to dump these where we can. Can't even finish off Shale's points. Our skill trees aren't big enough. Zevran, now you're going to go to 44, 26, and 34. It's going to take care of you for now. Again, we don't really have anything necessarily to do with these points, so we're just going to dump them where we can. Make sure everybody's locked and loaded for this upcoming fight. Okay, that should take care of us.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
I definitely believe in Sten to handle this.
It is done.
Right, so immediately we're going to hit this thing with Sunder Arms. We don't want him at full strength. Now we're going to hit it with Sunder Armor to nuke its survivability. Gale, we're going to hit Bella to stun everything. We've been here before, we know how this works. Actually not sure she even got that off, but the ogre is dead nonetheless. Now we're just going to sit my party out front and we're going to take care of this. Lock in Zevran here. I'm going to play the rogue. Trust Sten to do his business. Oh boy. See dude getting it on with the Herlock Alpha. That's definitely what I like to see. Catch them coming in with the whirlwind. As I said, if I trusted anybody to lead here, it was going to be Sten. Great commander. Say what you want about what happened down on the barn, but that doesn't affect his usefulness as a soldier. Shale's gonna hit Bello. It's under armor on the Alpha. Now we have the line secured. Absolutely. Good job, Stun. Knew he'd be capable.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
Yes. Send word we have won.
Right away.
Now it's back. All thrown back over to us. I like that they show that it's not just us fighting here, it's the whole city. All of our companions have a part to play here. All the forces we've amassed. Man, Riordan has balls of steel. That is a big fall. Fuck. Yeah, I think that's the end of Riordan. His sacrifice wasn't in vain though, he grounded it. We saw where it landed at the top of Fort Draken. That's our chance. He died to give us our shot. It won't be in vain and it won't be forgotten. You just gotta get to the thing, put an end to all this and make it mean something. Right, Alistair. Taunt, Warcry, do it all up. Do what I can here to make sure the heat stays off. Morrigan, put a fireball right there. Gonna clear out some of the rabble. Get momentum up. We need to be attacking way faster than we currently are. We have no time to waste or play with these Darkspawn. The numbers are so broad that this could get out of hand very easily if we're not attentive to this. Wynn's gonna... Sorry, excuse me. Morrigan is gonna put another fireball up there. Take care of some of those archers. They're gonna be spamming down at us. We are gonna go get that other ogre here in a second. I want to clear the stairs first. Right, you both need to drink. Morrigan actually died. I do see that down there on the map. Right, Wynn, you have a part to play here. I need my other mage back. Morrigan, heal up. Alistair, cleanse. His cleanse actually did nothing there. It's supposed to. Okay. Alistair's gonna die here and there's nothing I can do about it. His cleanse won't work, then there's nothing to be done about that. Okay, it did work, it just took a while. Keeping a very careful eye on all of this. Good least head back down here and take care of this. All of you down here.
On it. Is that all you've got?
Not gonna let any of these Darkspawn live. Everyone we spare here could come up behind us in the fort. We're not prepared to take that risk.
On it.
So be it.
Gotta get a breather here. My entire party's stamina bars are all nuked apart from Alistair. That's the breather we needed. I think that was the last enemy. We're gonna sit here for a second and let our bars regenerate. A tough fight through these streets. Go ahead and drop a save right now. Let all these bars regen. Once mine's topped off, I'll go ahead and go. I'm not gonna wait too long for the mages. That'll do. This should be enough to get through. Swing around this left side. Now I do want to be cautious here. Morrigan, you have a part to play, a huge part to play in this. Take out that back line. You're not gonna interfere with it either.
Let's get started.
Beautiful, Morrigan, beautiful. And while you're being beautiful, go ahead and nuke that emissary for me too. I love that ability. This is gonna hit us no matter what. We can't do anything about that. But what we can do is hold her back for a second so no, it doesn't hit anybody else. And she is gonna launch a fireball right down into this back line. Alistair is gonna rip Warcry to make sure nobody gets past into our mages before she gets that off. He's also gonna hit Cleanse Area because we absolutely need to get this debuff off us. Thank you, Alistair. Right, Alistair, I need you to taunt or do something here. He has no stamina, he's not going to be able to. Okay. We gotta reassess some of this. Morrigan, what can you do for us? What's the issue here? The fireball, this guy should run into it over time. Alistair, you're just going to have to focus on that. Win, you can afford to take a sip. And then I'm going to back you up a little. And we have this under control again. The emissary is the last alive. You're about to have a very bad day when I close this gap. And that's the end of him. And now I think the palace district is clear. Of course I want the XP. I'm gonna do a quick run down here and just make sure that it is really clear. Seems to be. I'm gonna go ahead and loot up this rubble. Now I think the only place to go after here is Fort Draken, so I might split the episode once again. Make Fort Draken its own. Indeed, Fort Draken is the only place we have left. Alright guys, that is going to be a wrap for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. Subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell for all the notifications of my content. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, there is of course, as always, a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Dragon Age Origins. Take care guys, have a good day.